put every player on their hometown team. These are the best teams. Let's begin with the Western Conference. Number 8, the Denver Nuggets. At point guard, we have Derek White, Jalen Williams, Harrison Barnes, Michael Porter Jr., and Neemias Queta. Okay, that center is awful. But let's focus on the first 4 guys. We have 4 elite three-point scorers. Derek White, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated players in the entire league. But Derek White and Jalen Williams are actually amazing defenders too. So I love the first 4 players, but Neemias Queta at center? This dude stinks. Number 7, the New Orleans Pelicans. At point guard, we've got De'Aaron Fox, Kelly Oubre Jr., Herbert Jones, Bobby Portis Jr., and Robert Williams. Kelly Oubre, Herbert Jones, and Bobby Portis are all huge for their positions. Specifically Herbert Jones. I mean, this guy almost won Rookie of the Year a couple seasons ago. Bobby Portis almost wins 6th Man of the Year like every single season. So if he's a starter, he's gonna score 20 points a game. But once again, it's a terrible center. I mean, Robert Williams, he's a good defender, but we're not getting any offense from him. Number 6, the OKC Thunder. Trae Young at the point guard position. Trey Mann at the 2. We've got 2 Trays. Christian Braun. It would be Blake Griffin at power forward, but he's not in the NBA anymore, so we're gonna go with Grant Williams and Bol at center. This team is weird, but kind of in a good way. Bol has been incredible. This guy is like 7'4", and with a point guard like Trae Young, the alley-oops are going to be incredible. We know Trae Young's gonna bring 30-35 points a game, but the secret weapon is Christian Braun. This guy just had an unbelievable season. His field goal percentage is 58%, a 40% three-point shot, and he's one of the best defenders in the entire NBA. And in my opinion, he's gonna be an all-star in the next couple years. Number 5, the Memphis Grizzlies. At point guard, we have Darius Garland, Desmond Bane, Isaiah Joe. Oh my goodness, the scoring from the first 3 players is incredible. PJ Washington at power forward, and James Wiseman. I think the center position is cursed in the Western Conference, because so far every center is kind of bad. We are getting at least 50 points a game between Darius Garland and Desmond Bane. They are 2 elite scorers. Isaiah Joe is one of the best three-point shots in the NBA. 42% from 3. PJ Washington, 38% from 3. Most people don't realize he scores 15 points a game. He's a very solid player. But what am I supposed to do with James Wiseman? I mean, yeah, he was the number 2 overall pick a few years ago, but he's absolutely awful. He averages 6 points per game. What am I gonna do with 6 points per game? This is where the teams actually start to get better. Number 4, the Portland Trailblazers. Let's skip the point guard for now. At the 2, we've got DeJounte Murray, Zach LaVine, Paolo Banchero, and Domantas Sabonis. Come on, bro. That is a nasty lineup. DeJounte Murray, a triple-double machine. Sabonis, we're getting 15 rebounds every single game. He's one of the greatest centers in the NBA right now. And Zach LaVine and Paolo Banchero, they are pure scorers. We're getting 55, maybe even 60 points a game just from those 2 guys. By far the best team of the video so far. The point guard is Scoot Henderson, which is kind of interesting. He's a big name because he was the number 2 pick a couple years ago, but his field goal percentage is 42%. Like, he's really inefficient. So if we had a better point guard, this team would have been top 3. But Scoot, you ruined it. Number 3, the Golden State Warriors. At point guard, we've got Damian Lillard, Amen Thompson, his twin, Asar Thompson, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. Oh my goodness, bro. This team is absolutely filthy. The Thompson twins, bro, bro, the chemistry, they literally grew up with each other. They are going to be amazing. They are both two of the best defenders in the NBA. While we're talking about defense, Jarrett Allen is maybe the best defensive center in the NBA. And Evan Mobley, I don't know, he just won Defensive Player of the Year. This would be maybe the greatest defensive team in NBA history. But Amen Thompson is also an incredible scorer. He gets some of the craziest dunks I've ever seen. He is an athletic freak. And let's not forget Damian Lillard. What's important here is Damian Lillard plays best when he's the #1 option on offense. And here, with a bunch of defensive players, he's gonna get the opportunity to be that #1 guy, to score 30, 35 points a game. And if we ever need more scoring, we can get Jalen Green off the bench. I absolutely love this team. Number 2, the LA Lakers, the players from Los Angeles. At point guard, we gotta pick between Russell Westbrook and Drew Holiday. I'm gonna go with Westbrook, but we could really use either one of them. But it gets better. James Harden at the 2, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Brook Lopez. Westbrook and Harden back together. Westbrook and Paul George back together. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard playing together again. What makes this team special is chemistry, because so many of them have played with each other. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard are both lockdown defenders, especially Kawhi Leonard. And the sneaky player, the sneaky good player here is Brook Lopez. I know, he's like 40 years old, but he is still a top defender. He still hits 40% from 3. So even though these guys are old, with that chemistry and that defense, they're pretty good. And number 1, wait, before number 1, just for fun, let's look at the worst team of the Western Conference. The worst team would be the Minnesota Timberwolves. At point guard, we've got Tyus Jones, Trey Jones, Taurean Prince, Chet Holmgren, and Nikola Vucevic. Honestly, for a worse team, this is pretty decent. I mean, if you took out Chet Holmgren, they would probably lose to a high school basketball team, but they have Chet, so they're still decent. And number 1, the best team in the West, the Dallas Mavericks. At point guard, we have Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, Julius Randle, and Miles Turner. A star at every single position. Now, the Eastern Conference. Number 8, the Washington Wizards. We got Markelle Fultz at point guard, Emmanuel Quickley, Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and Josh Hart. This is pretty good for a number 8 team. I mean, Kevin Durant, are you serious? But I think you see the problem. We have Josh Hart at center. Josh Hart is not a center. He is 6'4". But Washington literally has no centers that can play. So even though they got a lot of talent, they're gonna lose to these other teams. Number 7, the Atlanta Hawks. I really like this one. So at point guard, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, an elite 3-point scorer. But the 3-point scoring gets better because we have Anthony Edwards, Jaylen Brown, Jabari Smith Jr., and Wendell Carter Jr. This team is an offensive beast. Every single player can hit the 3-point shot. Anthony Edwards literally led the league in 3-pointers made this season. With the way the NBA is right now, where teams are taking 50 3-pointers a game, this is kind of the perfect team for that style. But Anthony Edwards and Jaylen Brown are both really good at attacking the basket. Once again, this is a good team for only number 7. The Eastern Conference is just really good. Number 6, the Toronto Raptors. This is Team Canada, all the players from Canada. At point guard, the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then we have Jamal Murray, RJ Barrett, Benedict Mathurin, and Kelly Olynyk. Oh, this team is disgusting, bro. The scoring between Shai and Jamal Murray would be incredible. But you know what? I'm gonna put Jamal Murray off the bench. He's the perfect 6th man. Give me Lou Dort, the best defender in the NBA. And he already has that chemistry with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Obviously, they're both on the Thunder. Now this team is perfect. But once again, we don't have a center. Kelly Olynyk, if you were any better, this team would be top 3. But you're not better, you're pretty bad. Number 5, the Chicago Bulls. Jalen Brunson. Let's just skip to the power forward. We have Anthony Davis and Nas Reed at center. I know what you're thinking. This team looks absolutely incredible. They should be top 3. They could win a title. The problem is our other 2 guys. Max Christie. Okay, that's not too bad. And the small forward, Talen Horton-Tucker. Ugh, that's not what we wanted to see. This team had so much potential. Chicago could have been a good hometown team, but those 2 guys are not going to get the job done. But still, Jalen Brunson and Anthony Davis, it would be really cool to watch them play together. Number 4, the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is absolutely shocking that they are only number 4, because at point guard, we have Steph Curry. Then we have CJ McCollum, LeBron James. Are you kidding me? Steph and LeBron on the same team? How are they not number 1? How are they not even top 3? Because we've got Karis LeVert and Jackson Hayes. They were so close to being amazing. But even though those guys kind of suck, Steph and LeBron, seeing them play together would be the greatest thing in basketball history. And let's not forget about CJ McCollum. This guy averages 21 points per game. People just don't care because he's on the Pelicans, and let's be honest, nobody watches the Pelicans. Moving on to the top 3. Number 3, the Milwaukee Bucks. Tyrese Halliburton, which is so funny because he beat the Bucks in real life this season, and now he's on the Bucks. Tyler Hero at the 2, Bradley Beal, Jason Tatum, and Kevin Looney. Tyrese Halliburton has just become one of the greatest point guards in the NBA. 19 points, 10 assists, almost 2 steals a game. He is the perfect guy to lead a team. All he needs is some help with scoring, because he doesn't score 30 points a game. But that's what he has. Tyler Hero, 24 points. Bradley Beal, 17 points. Jason Tatum, 27 points. And I don't even need to say it, you guys already see it. We have, once again, a team that could have been incredible. I mean, they are incredible, but more incredible with a real center. But Kevon Looney, he's good, but he's not enough to make this a number 1 or a number 2 team. Because number 2 and number 1, yeah, they're nasty. Number 2, the Charlotte Hornets. At point guard, we've got Ja Morant, Chris Middleton, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and oh no, the center position. It's been messing up all the teams this video. Do we have another bad center? Let me check. Nope. We've got Jaren Jackson Jr. This team is complete from point guard to center. The athleticism between Ja Morant and Zion Williamson, both on the same court at the same time, is unfair. The pure scoring ability from Brandon Ingram and Chris Middleton, they can both hit threes, but they also both have amazing mid-range shots. And Jaren Jackson Jr., every year, he's one of the Defensive Player of the Year candidates. He is exactly what this team of scorers needs. An elite defender to balance everything out. And don't worry, if Ja Morant ever gets suspended again, we've got Chris Paul off the bench, no problemo. And number 1, wait, before number 1, just for fun, the worst team of the East. The worst team would be the Boston Celtics. Bro, just look at this. At point guard, we've got Bones Highland, Lonnie Walker, Pat Connaughton, Bruce Brown Jr., and Andre Drummond. This might be the worst team on any video in this series. This is absolutely crazy. And number 1, the New York Knicks. We've got Kyrie Irving, Donovan Mitchell, Tobias Harris, Karl Anthony Towns, and Bam Adebayo. But what if I put every player on the team that drafted them? Let's find out.